Hey y'all, welcome back to Retail Remedy. My name is Giselle, and today we have another bins haul. Okay y'all, so this one is more of a normal haul. So it's about 30 or so pounds, and I'm excited because I actually don't remember everything that was in this. I maybe went shopping last week, but there's been so much stuff in between, like it is insane. Like, oh my god, I've been so busy, and I've just literally given up on film days and now I just film when I feel like it's appropriate, because basically it's a part of like my processing anyways. Y'all know, if y'all do any type of like home business, how like the schedule can be so like daunting because you're trying to get it together, and then after a while you just say, okay, it's just gonna happen the way it happens. So yeah, today I'm still excited either way it goes, because actually tomorrow I want to go to the bins again, so I like to get this stuff processed before I actually add to it. Okay, also you guys, we are celebrating fall, and I got my very first pumpkin spice latte of the season. It's a little bit like melted now, but y'all, she is so bomb. But anywho, thank y'all for clicking on the video. I won't talk for too long. Let's get started with this haul, and we're gonna start with the accessories, and I'm super excited about them because I've got some stuff that I've never had before. Okay, all right, let's start with the main thing that I was really kind of interested in what it's going to do. I'm not sure, y'all. I'm saying I'm not sure because I don't want to be like all excited and then y'all be like, oh, it only sold for like $30. It's okay. I still get excited for stuff like this. All right. So our first thing, let me not show y'all the back first because the back has a little bit of damage. But this is actually a vintage Coach bag, y'all. I have never seen one like this, like ever. This gagged me a little bit. Like, everybody of course left it behind because it's Coach, and like people don't know that, you know, there's a difference between some of the Coach bags. Now, as y'all can see, there is a little bit of nail polish or something. I'm going to do so ever so delicately with nail polish remover and a Q-tip to try to get that off of there, but the rest of it just needed to be kind of wiped down. There is a few like little scuffs and whatnot, but what do I always tell y'all about leather? You can dye it, period. So because of that, it's still, we can still sell these, you know, pretty well. But also, if I wanted to go get it dyed myself, I don't think I will be doing that with this bag, but it's still kind of like a good idea in case you're out there looking at something and it has a couple scuffs. You can take it to be dyed, y'all. So the inside is a little, you know, and honestly, some of this stuff was on the outside, but I wiped it down, so I know I'll be able to get that out. But I believe it is a, oh wait, no, I was gonna lie. I was gonna say I thought it was a Coach New York, but it says Coach Leatherwear on the little thing on the inside. But I love the like older style Coach zips here, where you can actually see like Coach on the zip. Like, it's giving vintage, y'all, and I just love it. I just love it. So I'm excited to see exactly what it'll do. I don't know if it'll do like as well as the vintage Coaches that are popping right now, but we will see. Our next item is also a bag, but for men, okay? Or for anybody that likes to carry around these kind of like, I guess, are these called messengers? I'm not sure actually. But this cool little kind of like distressed leather bag is by a new brand to me. Let me see if I can find it for y'all while I'm like looking around. Oh, it's called Navali, okay? So I had another bag like this, and the brand was actually called Nutsack. Yeah, actually that one is a Bolo brand. This one I think also is. These bags can do up to $100, I believe, but I think mostly I've seen between $50 and $100. Don't quote me, do your research. Obviously, I still have to do a little bit of research on this bag because I only did a quick look up as I was at the bins, but as you all can see, there's plenty of room for storage, and we're back in the college school season, so this would be very, very good for a collegiate, you know, young man or young woman who you know, likes this sort of look. And there's even space for storage in the back. The leather is in pretty good condition. Even with the distressing, I think it looks really good. So yeah, I was super excited to find this. I've even sold briefcases, and I thought briefcases were like totally out, but they're not. Depending on the brand, y'all, they can do pretty good. But anyways, moving on. I found this cute little purse. Don't get, you know, too excited. I think it's a fake, right? But it's for me, so I'm not going to sell it. But it does have the little horse on there, which I noticed after the fact, but it doesn't have any markings or indications that it is actually Burberry's. So yeah, for that reason, I'm guessing it's a fake. But either way, this is a super cute dupe. And for the fall time, this would be super cute. I wish I could sell it, you know, just as a fake, as a dupe. And I used to put things like that on my shop, and I would put in bold letters like this is a dupe or whatever. But I heard that it's like not allowed or something, so it's mine. Anyways, I think it's still a cute little dupe, because who's gonna be able to tell? And even if you can tell, like, who gonna check me, boo? Exactly. This next item is actually trendy according to Jack and Ryan, their last little trend report. And that's because it is red, but I also really love the style of this bag. And this is actually a Vince Camuto bag, y'all. So there's the Vince Camuto logo there. Okay, so y'all can get a good look at it. And this is a genuine leather bag. I just love the little adjustable design there, like a shoulder bag to kind of a crossbody bag. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it really does much, but it definitely adds to design. It looks super cute, and it has one on both sides. So I guess you can actually take this whole strap off if you wanted to as well. So this next brand is actually a new brand to me. Basically, it is this really, really like efficient kind of bag that reminds me of Bagalinis. And if you've been watching me for any amount of time, you may already know that I love selling Bagalinis because they pretty much can do like consistently well out there, especially on eBay. But this one is called Travelon. It's like made out of nylon, so it's like weatherproof. Really substantial like bag charms or whatever. I guess it's not a bag charm, but hardware, substantial hardware. I love bags that have substantial hardware. I think that one of the main pet peeves that I've kind of grown since I started selling is that I cannot stand bags that have that plasticky, lightweight hardware. I just do not like that anymore. But anywho, this is what it looks like on the inside. It's super cute. Like, I love how much room for organization that there is, like with the little card slots and everything there. But also in here, it has its own bag light. So if you need to look in your bag for your keys and whatnot, you can definitely do it in the dark. And that is so cute. Oh, okay. This is not a brand. Rather, this is showing that they have a shielded pocket in there, which I think is RFID. So while you're traveling with your cards and stuff, you can't get like scanned. And I'm not seeing another tag in here that actually shows you the brand. So I tried to show y'all here, so let's try my best to get y'all to be able to see that. But it just says travel on. So travel on, basically, one word. So anyways, I love these types of bags, and I always pick them up and check the brand when I see them, just in case, because they can be really, really high end. I got some mailing supplies from the bins. Y'all definitely leave me a comment if y'all get like mailing stuff and whatnot, if y'all see it at the bins. I definitely do every time. Boxes and everything, y'all. All right, our next item is something that I picked up just for the style, but I think it might be a dupe actually. So this really beautiful mahogany colored belt, and it's a wide belt, and this is definitely a classic look. I feel like they've tried to kind of make these wide belts go out of style, but I think it's never going to go out of style. Everybody loves like a good cinch waist, you know, and I feel like depending on what style of dress and this type of thing, or even like jacket you're wearing or something like that, this could be good. Or like, you know, some of them call for a skinnier belt, but I think that this is just such a cute belt. It is definitely in great condition. Like nobody has ever really even worn it. Like it's just been sitting in some closet somewhere just collecting dust. But this right here makes me think it's some type of dupe because it definitely looks like Dior, right? I believe Dior has a symbol like this, if I'm not mistaken. It might be another one, but either way it go, obviously I'm not going to put some type of brand on it or whatever. It doesn't have a brand. I'm just going to measure it up and put it out there, and I think it's going to do great because that is some pretty good, like, y'all hear that? That's not cheap. So that is good. And I wish it said something about being genuine leather on here, but it does not. So we'll just say it's probably a really good faux leather, but I love that. The next thing is something I was super excited to find both of, and that is this pair of shoes. But also, look at this, y'all. Isn't this a little bit blast from the pasty? Like, isn't this a little bit Y2K? To me it is, because I feel like girls, I know girls wear these. I mean, these are they're kind of a classic somewhat, but these kind of go in and out of style too. The kind of like tennis shoe looking booties, like ankle booties. This is actually by Ralph Lauren. And y'all, I do pick up Ralph Lauren in general when I find something like good that I think is cute, but also the shoes can do way better than the clothes sometimes. I just thought they were in a really pretty good condition overall. They're in pretty good condition, and the style, I think, you know, it depends on the type of girl, but like definitely this is a classic. The next item I got also because it's trendy, but I actually meant to throw it back, but it's okay. I'm totally okay with just keeping them. They may even go into my consignment pile, but it's these really cute little kind of like ballet flat style. I love when they have that super circular kind of toe. I know that we're going into the pointed toe, and you know, people have been doing the square toe, but there's something so feminine and soft about that, and these are such a classic shoe for like the holiday. These are by J. Adams, if you can see in there, but J. Adams it's not like a super expensive brand, which is why I was saying maybe it'll do well at the consignment, but definitely still a good shoe and definitely in new or like new condition. So that was the last of our accessories, and we could go ahead and jump into the clothes, y'all. So right on top, I have a really cute vintage piece. All right, so we're getting into the vintage sweaters swag already, okay? Just like that pumpkin spice latte, we are ready for the fall time, even though it's going to be hot in Texas for way longer than it should be, more than likely. First of all, let me tell y'all who it's by. It's by Nan Dorsey, so y'all can get a good look at that. All right, I did do some comp searching, and there is some pretty good comps on Nan Dorsey in general, but I think I would have picked this up either way because I just love the pattern, the floral, and it kind of wants to be Fair Isle to a degree. And basically it's a long sweater, so it could be worn like a tunic or even like a dress or whatever, depending on what size you are. And yeah, I just love the consistency of that pattern, and I love the colors. Our next item is actually a classic in our closet, and it is this pair of Levi's 501 cutoff shorts, of course. Y'all, I cannot help myself. I pick these up when I find them. Oh well. Until I can get it through my head that they're not going to do that well anymore, especially because we are going into the fall season. The thing about it is this: Levi's has its ups and downs. I think we're in a lull moment with Levi's. Maybe I'll get lucky and it'll just like have another spike while I'm, while I have these on there. But I've been seeing Levi's 501s sell for a little bit cheaper than they were doing, especially the cutoff shorts, y'all. Y'all know what I told y'all about the cutoff shorts. People don't really want to pay a whole lot for them, but they don't weigh that much. So, and I actually like them. So that's why I do pick them up. And I do know that people will eventually purchase them, but I guess this is not one of those things that I purchase for a ton of profit anymore. Not necessarily, but I just like them, so I pick them up. So I think this next thing I just bought for myself because I thought it was super cute. This little cropped black sweater with this like simple red line through it. I just thought that was chic and cute and very French girl aesthetic and very me. All right, the next item is new tags. and it is this really cute little kind of bohemian long maxi dress. Got a little tier at the bottom. Y'all know I love that. I think I picked it up for the consignment shop because it is Knox Rose, and I think that it'll sit for a while if I don't just go ahead and consign it. But either way, it is a super cute dress. Definitely good for the fall with like a cardigan or a jean jacket or something like that. It would be super cute. So I'm actually going to throw this in my consignment pile that I need to go back through and actually take to a few more stores. But yeah, this next item is actually not something we pick up often, but I love the style of this, so I went ahead and picked it up anyway. And this really cute linen, I think it's a linen blend skirt. Look at that, classic, beautiful, coastal. I think we could even put coastal grandma on it, but it could be, anybody could wear it. It's just a classic with the drawstring and the beautiful brown buttons down the front. This is Target, y'all. Target does her thing, y'all, period. Because, you know, I grabbed it going, please be Hill House, girl. I found Hill House one time, and I was super excited. But it's okay. I'll have my moment another time. And for now, I'm loving this Target or I always say any day, but it's a new day. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with this. I thought about consigning it, and just because it's Target, but at the same time, Target can do kind of good out there on Poshmark. So I might lens it first before I just throw it in my consignment. This next thing is just something that is becoming a staple for us in our closet, and that is a leather jacket. This one is by East 5th, which I've never sold before, I don't think I've ever sold East 5th before. But when I looked up the comps, I really did like what I saw out there. So this one is actually, I believe, a mid-length. It's like a little bit past the butt, and it's this chocolate brown. And it's in great condition, like almost like new condition. There's not even much distressing to this leather. It looks like it was just sewn together like this month or something like that. It's just, or somebody may have worn it once or twice, literally. It's in so good of condition. So I'm excited to see what that'll do. And I love this classic look. This is definitely a classic with the button. So yeah. This next item is actually a new brand to me. With okay comps, and I think, oh my gosh, I can see that there's an issue with it, but I'm going to show y'all just for purposes of showing y'all the brand, okay? So this, I think, is the Anthropologie brand. So this brand is called Uncle Frank, okay? And like I said, I think it's Anthropologie, and it is just adorable. This is bohemian. It has a couple little tiers, well, just one tier and like a ruffle there. I love the way the sleeves are. This just looked like something I would pick up. It does have a little hole somewhere that I saw. I might be able to repair it. If I can, I will. Let's see. These dresses do okay though, y'all. Not super huge comps, which is why I'm kind of like, I don't know. But basically, okay, I can't find it anymore, but there is like a little small hole somewhere. But basically, I picked it up just to see what it will do. And yeah, I've never seen that brand before, so if I can repair it, we'll give it a try. If not, I'll just keep my eye out for it. All right, so our next item is another new with tags, and I think I was thinking consignment when I picked it up, but it can also be listed because I like the style of it. And it is this Pretty Little Thing. So it's by Pretty Little Thing, and it is, how do I show y'all this? It is like a strapless dress, right? But it has these little things that go around the arms, so it kind of gives that like royal dress moment. And it is all red again, which is trendy, and it has like a small tier at the bottom, so it's kind of like a midi dress. This would be super cute at a little party, like a holiday party, the staff Christmas party. Oh my gosh, I think it's so cute. But honestly, I think it might end up in my consignment pile first. Okay, our next item is something that is vintage, and it is Italian made, and I picked it up based on the comps. So this really nice shawl, I'm covering my face, I know, is fringe at the bottom here, and it's by a brand called Viola Firenze, Italy. And I seen this exact shawl sold on Poshmark. And actually, if you can, let me see if I can get y'all close up so y'all can see that there is a pattern in this weaving here. There's a little kind of wavy pattern, which I also love. And basically, this is a classic. So I'm going to basically put it at the price that I saw it sold, which is slipping my mind right now. I'm not sure exactly which what price it sold at, but I'm sure it was like either $40 or $45, something like that. And I'm just gonna give it a chance. I think it's made of wool, if I'm not, well, did it say? Yes, it says 50% merino wool. Our next item is another brand that we don't often pick up, but I loved the style of this dress, and it's by Just Taylor. And I just like this. It very much so gives me academia, so I might put that on there. Very classic look. You know, I could just see somebody with a little brooch or something wearing this, like a little brooch at like, I've been watching like college vlogs and stuff like that lately since, you know, the school just started and everybody's like doing their first week of classes and stuff. And I know like some people who are like committee leaders and blah, 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 they, you know, wear their nice little name tag and like, I don't know, brooches or whatever to go with it. And it could give like that very like professional yet collegiate look. And I think it's a midi, so actually that's perfect for that type of scene. Our next item is actually based on Jack and Ryan's trend report as well, and it is by Maggie London, and it is one of these little tweed little blazers. This one is super cute and it is multicolored. I absolutely love that. And although like I guess some people don't like this, I've always liked this aesthetic. And this kind of like, I don't know, like it's kind of like professional Barbie to me in my mind, okay? And also it could be considered Barbie-core as well. And I just love it. It's so cute. And it has like these little bows on the sleeves. Definitely cute. Also cute for a collegiate girl who's out there that has to do presentations and whatnot in class. Definitely something that I would recommend, because it lets you be girly and professional. Our next item is also, I think, for me. But look at this, y'all. This is the cutest, like, oversized button front. I'm gonna call it a shacket because it actually has a nice weight to it. And guess who this is by, y'all? Forever 21. I would have never guessed, y'all, because Forever 21 sells like such young-ish clothing, you know? So like when I go in there, I'm very selective, and usually the stuff that's like more substantial is like a lot more expensive, which this one probably was. But I absolutely love this for like just to throw on over like a cute little bodysuit or whatever to go grab coffee or something in the fall time. That's totally me. So yeah, I grabbed that for myself. So our next item is something I picked up because I think it's a vintage shirt. But y'all know how I've been doing with vintage shirts. It's been very like few that I was actually right about it being vintage. This one, I did look it up, but I'm going to do more research because I can't remember everything right now. This is actually a Dolly Parton shirt. And it's basically like a working 9-to-5, her and her cat and whatnot. Actually, I think I've seen them sold for like $30 or at least listed for $30. Mine is like a little dingy. I don't know if that matters. You know, with vintage shirts, I guess they can be. But I'm going to look out there again. And if y'all don't see it out there, y'all know why. It's because maybe I decided against it. But anywho, I thought it was a cute little find. All right, so our next item is another rare pickup for us. But this one, I don't think anybody's going to have any trouble figuring out why I picked it up. This beautiful dress that has spiders and roses and moss and everything on it, with this really nice like layered like old school, what I want to call this, it's kind of Victorian, y'all know how I feel, the lace trim bottom. It's by Hot Topic, okay y'all? So in the back it has a nice little tie up, and it is super like, this is what we call gothic, okay? This is gothic. It has a punk twist, but this is what Victorian gothic is in my mind. The lace, the dress, you know what I'm saying? The tie up here in the back, very much so embodying that gothic feel, okay? All right, so our next item is, Oh, our next item is a Brooks Brothers, and it is a classic pair of trousers in a great size. These are a size 16, and they are a wool blend. They do have Lycra in it too, which Lycra is a pretty hot fabric right now. Definitely very long. So and I think they might be like kind of like straight leg, but they almost look a little bit wide as well. This is gonna fit very well on whoever decides to grab them. Okay. All right. So our next item is just a classic item in general, and I'm not sure about the brand, but the item I think will do pretty well. This is a fully linen, not maxi, midi skirt with splits on either side. Okay, and it is plus sized. So this one is a 1X. Okay, so I just thought it was a classic style, and although it's not necessarily a fall item, even though I think you can wear this in a fall, is linen a fall item? You all could let me know. So I'm not sure. I always attribute linen to being like a summery thing, but honestly they make like linen jackets and stuff, so it could be like a transitional weather wear. So basically I bought it because I just know linen stuff, and I think that people enjoy particularly skirts that are made like this out of linen. Our next item is actually something I've never picked up before, and it is actually a dress by Serena Williams, or by, let's see, it says, it doesn't say anything else. I thought it was going to say like Nordstrom, Serena Williams, Nordstrom, something like that, but it doesn't. It just says Serena Williams signature statement. And this one is a extra large, and I just thought it was cute. I did look up comps for Serena Williams' clothes, and they didn't have like a lot of good comps, but I also didn't see this dress in particular. So I was like, you know what, this might be one of those special ones that like is just, you know, whoever buys it, they keep it, because I didn't see it out there. But I do like the style of it. I love the little faux leather additions right here, and I love that it's kind of like a short-ish dress, but if you feel the fabric, it's very sweater weathery, so you can actually wear this in the fall time, and it can kind of keep you somewhat warm when it starts to get a little cool, even though it's short sleeves and kind of like a shorter dress. So yeah, and it has the belt still attached. Y'all know my pet peeve is finding stuff that needs a belt. I hate that, but I will pick it up if it's cute enough. All right, and lastly, y'all, I know a short haul today, but this is all I found. I try not to OD when I'm at the bins. I don't just pick up stuff just to pick up stuff, y'all. I pick up stuff that I feel good about, and this is our last item today. So I am super excited about this just because I think it'll do really, really well. I think this is one of those free peoples. Yes, we got a free people and we got a special one. I think it's going to do great. This beautiful little teddy jacket with big pockets, big buttons, like it is so stinking cute, y'all. I love it. I love it. I would keep it, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to go ahead and sell it. It is so cute with the big collar. It's so comfy and soft. It's in great condition. It has a nice little weight to it, so it definitely will keep you warm. I freaking love this for my one and only Free People find this time, y'all. I couldn't have asked for anything better, and I'm super excited. There is a little bit of damage on the lining, but that is it. I was looking to see, it's not made out of anything super special or anything like that, but it is definitely cute. Okay, y'all. So that was it, y'all. Let me know down below what was your favorite item of this haul. I hope y'all are having a great start to y'all's fall spooky season, which I have been so obsessed with watching people's like fall hauls and like spooky this and that. Like I've seen people like setting up for their haunts and stuff for this season. Will any of you all be participating in any haunted houses and whatnot? I don't know if I will, because I'm a little bit of a scaredy cat, but I do like watching them online. So if you film them and you have vlogs, I might be in the bushes watching, y'all. But other than that, See y'all next time. Bye.